video, but I didn't do that. So it's but this is pretty much how truck companies, truck drivers have to deal with. Reason why there's so much short supplies of product on the shelves is because the condition of the roads like this, and factories, warehouses don't have enough to fill a trailer to go to that particular store that you go to. So but one good thing about England that I noticed, you're not really supposed to have stickers on your truck. It doesn't matter if you leasing the truck or you own the truck, as long as it has CR England on the truck. It's against their policy, is what I was told, that you cannot have no stickers on your truck. But I did went in there before I left Laredo. I will be after a while, I probably will, well, let me rephrase that. Here after a while, I will have gained two stepsons. One does have autism and have a little, like 4 to 7 inches big ribbon that's autism awareness kind of thing. I did ask the office there in Laredo, and they told me to go ask mechanics, but they had no problem with me putting it on. But I said I verified with the mechanics there, so I asked them, and they said, "Yeah, we don't have a problem with you. We won't take it off." So, but they said I put it on. They have no issues with that particular kind of sticker. So I explained to them I do consider both of my fiance's kids boys my son, which they're like more gonna be my stepson, but I'm still gonna treat them the same. I told them, look, my son has autism. Is there a way I can put this sticker on there to when he's around the truck he can see it and stuff. It's small. It's not in my view. It's actually on my sleeper window in there and stuff. You can only see it on my passenger side when you pass me or I pass you, whatever. But it's on my passenger side. You can see it. If I lean over just right, I can barely see the autism sticker back there in that window. Like I said, it's not in my view. It's not in my way. So it's good. I've already had one person comment on it, asked me where I got it from. I told them I got it from eBay. It was like less than $5 on eBay. That's with shipping. It was like 3 days shipping kind of thing. So if you want to know why I blew my horn to let this driver know he can get in front of me, is that right lane will be closing. So I do that quite often because there are a lot of drivers out there that absolutely does not like CR England. But with me doing that kind of stuff to try to get other drivers to realize not all England drivers is messed up. They don't know how to operate. They don't know the ways of the road. I'm still learning the ways of the road, but I'm learning from other experienced drivers that's been doing it over 50 years. Well, 30 to 50 years. But I'm getting CR England respect as much as I can while I'm with England. And England don't understand that. I've already had a few drivers, because I know, because my DM told me, he called me personally and told me thank you for what you did for the other driver, for the other company driver, and stuff like that. I've already had quite a few phone calls like that. I haven't had one of the brothers that own CR England. I had one of the brothers contacted me and saying thank you for respecting other drivers up there, like I did with this one here in front of me. I slowed down, let him over. I do that all the time. I'm not really in a big rush to deliver this load. I have until Saturday at 1 o'clock Saturday to deliver this load, and I'm like 17 hours away. And it's Thursday, so I'll make it. There's no problem with that. I'll make it. I'll be there tomorrow night, or tomorrow, late tomorrow, or something like that. Mid tomorrow, I'd be there. So I do respect other drivers out there, and I do get respect back, because not all England drivers have CB radios. Not all England drivers respect other drivers. I take it as this. Although that truck I let over in front of me, he drives for E&O Global Inc. company, okay? And all these other truck companies out here, they all drive different companies. But I pretty much try to respect them as much as possible, like family. We're not out here to take loads from each other. We're not out here trying to cause problems with each other. We're out here trying to do the same thing, trying to make a living, have a career with it, and stuff like that. We're out here to help each other out. I know it's not like how it used to be in the back old days, where you see one driver sitting on the side of the road with the hood open, and you see other drivers pulling over and stopping, checking on that driver. You don't see that anymore. Ever since they changed all the drivers from the paper logs to these crappy e-logs, that we can't do that anymore. We don't have time to do that, because once we start our clocks don't stop. And we only can drive exactly 11 hours a day. Well, between 10 and 11 hours, because we still have to find a place to shut it down at. But still, we have between 10 to 11 hours a day to drive. So it's real hard for us drivers to pull over and help out other drivers that's stranded on the side of the road. Don't get me wrong, I do have a CB. Y'all know that. I do talk to other drivers. They have CBs. They have tools to help other drivers out if they need. I have a small supply of tools. If I wanted to, I can actually stop and try to help offer them my tools to try to get them on the road for a little bit until they get to a place to, like a truck stop or rest or somewhere where they can really pull off and sit there and not on the side of the interstate where it's dangerous. They can actually pull off somewhere where it's safe. So, just like earlier today, there was 4 drivers. Each driver had a big, long, wide sheds they were delivering. They were going about between 62 and 67 miles an hour. They kept speeding up, slowing down. They kept slowing down because other drivers were passing them. They had to slow down so they can get over in front of them and keep going. I pretty much wound up in the back. I had one of their drivers behind me and the other one, three in front of me. I literally got over to the left lane because they were going faster than I was, and I got over and let that one driver pass me on the right side because he was wide. I got over. That way you don't have to maneuver and try to take up two lanes just to pass me. As soon as he passed me and I got behind him,
take exit 138A on the right to I-440 East.
Once I got behind him, he personally said, "Thank you, England, for doing what you did, not letting me get over in that left lane. Thank you." And that made me feel good, okay? I'm not doing it to make myself feel good or anything. I do, like I said, I do respect a lot of other drivers out there. I know they drive for other companies, they're owner operators, company drivers. I don't care. I just try my best to treat other drivers as family. Like I said, we're out here doing the same thing, keeping America running as much as we can. So you can only do so much with that, but what we consider four-wheelers is like little SUVs, cars, pickup trucks, and stuff like that. We consider those four-wheelers. They don't give us no respect at all, unless it's a loved one of a truck driver, like my fiance. Every time she's in a truck with me, riding with me in a truck, she's getting more and more realizing everything that we have to go through day by day. She was with me for like a week. Well, technically almost 2 weeks, but there was a couple weeks in between. She rode with me, went home a couple weeks and rode with me again. And so with her being in the truck with me, she's understanding, realizing, and getting more and more respect of truckers. And she's been doing stuff, and the van that we bought, or paying for, make payments. She's doing it in our vehicle, our personal four-wheeler. So she's getting more respect of truck drivers, local drivers that's in Florida. So it just, I know I'm whining, complaining, but oh well, take it as it is. But I was in good mood until that one vehicle got in front of me, and that's when it all started. I'm very sorry about me venting. I have really no one to really talk to around this time because my fiance had to take care of the kids and stuff like that, and I try not to bug my father much is what he has to do, and I can't talk to my mother because she has work at the car dealership where she works at. So I don't really have any true friends that I call and talk to when I'm bored on the road. So it's real hard for me. That's why I have my little four-legged dog, my four-legged baby in the truck with me. Right now I have the curtains wide open. Right here behind me I have the curtains wide open. She usually sits in her front passenger seat, but here past 2 days I had it open, the curtain open. She literally took both of the blankets, put them in the middle of the bed, and she's laying on blankets. She's high enough where she can see over the windshield or the dashboard here, so she can still look out the front windshield. She's a smart little booger. She is smart for being almost 2 years old. She is pretty dang smart. Just like the AC, if she's back there in the back, she gets hot, she'll adjust the AC. Well, not the AC temp, but she adjusts the fan speed. Because if you change it back there, it's going to change it up here. Regardless of what you do with that, it's going to change the speed up here. And every time she changes the speed back there, like I said, it does it here. I know when she does it. So, but she adjusts the fan speed back there with her mouth, paw, whatever. But she does. She makes herself comfortable. She's been in this truck pretty much like for about 90% of her life. She has lived her life in this truck. This particular truck right here, she's been in this truck. So she got her trucker's stance still. She got her balance, like the road condition like it is now is real bouncy and everything, and no matter what grade and what road I'm drive on, she'd be here in the middle between the two seats on the floorboard. She can be standing there and drinking water, eating her dog food like nothing's happening. She has a good balance because of her being in the truck like as long as she has. So I do admit I do spoil her a little too much, but I can't help that. She actually helps me more than you would even know how much she helps me out every day by day. She releases stress and everything. I play with her, roughhouse with her, and it makes my day a little easier than what it is. Every once in a while I do take some stress gummies that you do get from Walmart for like $12.88. It's Olay or Olay or some whatever brand it is, but it's stress gummies. But a lot of times those don't work all that great, but she does help quite often. But I'm gonna try to leave. I'm gonna stop the video here. This section of the video, I'm gonna stop this a little bit, and I want to smoke a cigarette, and I'm up to kind of speed and stuff. I like to listen to some music and smoke a cigarette and make a couple phone calls and stuff like that, because mine and my fiance's van is in the shop again, because we're having some technical issues with the van. I can explain that later. So, like I said last time, it would only be half a second for you. It'll be whatever for me, like 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. I will turn the camera back on, and I will record again. So just be patient. Like I said, be like blink of an eye for y'all. One thing that y'all notice is the scenery would be different than what it is now, probably. So. But as of right now, I am still in Arkansas. As far as I know. So this is exit 5. I believe I'm still in Arkansas. But when I pop the video back up, when I start recording again, I will let you know what state I'm in. So I'll catch y'all here in the, for y'all, like I said, a blink of an eye.